大家好，我是 K的 我们继续之前那个任务的3支线的第2个支线啊，随便跑跑。在这个之前呢，也稍微遇到了一些什么 bug 啊，读不出图啊，或怎么样，反正都是吞掉你的存档，然后让你重新再玩一遍。蛋疼。我不知道这个任务只是哪个，我看啊，是线人交谈，有可能是指什么放逐的那个吧。这不错的话，一个是救人，一个放逐，还有一个是干嘛？差不多这样子吧，好像还找另外一个。希望他的任务能有点意思啊，至少让我做点什么其他的事儿，探险或偷一些东西之类的。
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or
很难
out.
说就是潜进去换个东西再选出来，对吧？
Gods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
不知道这个地方我没有来过，因为其实雅典这里头东西还挺多的，这些收集。当时我大概跑了将近1个小时才跑完，时间还挺长。哦，对，
This area will be well defended.
直接进来。 有2个要碉堡的，那里不用管。我从这边直接爬进去。下面要怎么进？ 似乎没有什么办法把人吸引，先去看另外一个吧。第一简单直接点就直接杀嘛，杀的话应该对整个剧情或任务是没有任何影响。反正人会看到我。哇，现在还有一个人。还有其他路可以走。还藏一下子。这2个人看似是不会动。 刚说它不会动，它就动。那我的位置非常的尴尬。这家伙杀不杀都没什么影响，重点是这个人他的位置我没办法进。如果杀掉的话，会被另外一个人看。我靠，这人太难了。这胖子想要干嘛？这胖子我没有办法击毙杀子。真没法进去。这死胖子！趁机把事情。唉，我赶紧杀进去算了，还省事。
Sworn I heard something.
Huh? 我觉得我玩的是不是太认真了点啊？这完全不会发现这样杀来杀去。比另外一边也靠近了。
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
完全没有必要杀进去就行了，是这么情况。现在完全杀进去就行，不用做任何其他事。其实这个刺客这条以后就已经不用叫刺客这条了，就叫。哎，说真的，这个游戏其实我想了一下，玩到现在的话，主要就是偷，然后砍，然后没了吧，然后真的没有什么刺杀成分，大多数人都是在砍人，然后就是偷东西。我现在都直接有时候要找一些箱子的时候，我都很干脆的直接冲进去拿，让你们追呗，反正你们打不死我，反正我有翻滚都是无敌的。根本不怕， 冲进去就是一顿乱偷乱抢的结束。这个任务应该就这么简单，就这么结束了吧？
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
把他救出来吗？
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it is.
我不知道它会不会成为之后我们升级一些道具的人，就像达芬奇最后给这个 AC 啊升级一些神奇东西。我怎么会有？干！我怎么会有悬赏啊？悬赏烦死了。两个没什么用的人，不打。哎，没有最终啊。其实悬赏那个两个悬赏里的人要不要打？你看一下他的装备，顺道的话就是你看一下他这个级。但通常来说，你最好能不抓就不要抓他，因为你抓到他之后，他好像是不算你击杀他的，但是你能获得装备。然后这个东西也是出现在一些收集任务里头，就是比如说让你杀掉什么某个质量什么人，杀掉某个这个什么猎人啊，就是它有一些什么猎人营地任务，要杀掉某个猎人的时候，如果说你把这个猎人给抓的话，没有杀掉的话，这个猎人会直接再刷新一个新的，再打一遍。 不过那第二个会比较弱一点啊，所以说也倒无所谓。那还有一点就是第二个也不用抓它，这也不能刷 bug 用，因为第二个出来的时候名字会变，然后属性也会变。如果我说第一个抓的是金的话，它会就是蓝的或者紫的这样，会低一点。我没有遇到过第二个也是金的。然后还有一个就是抓人方式不一定就是直接刺杀打晕，可以叫把踢飞、踢死，可以理解为踢死，但只是他不会死这样。但有时候撞墙会死，这个没办法。
Snakes, like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
这边应该是要刺杀某个人吧，或者某一批人。
This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan.
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Ah, Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
我这边直接就去杀死他。看人多不多啊？如果只有一个的话，然后位置也比较好的话，就直接一波推。其实被大家看到也倒无所谓，我可以直接来个飞镖丢死他。这版本弓箭我没有升，所以说我没会。好多水。啊，没死。为什么我也没血？我血呢？你这啥动作啊？我为什么不显血？我想知道，我都不知道我有多少血，搞笑呢这游戏。我还遇到一次什么 bug， 就是这个血条一直就是显示一个野形，然后莫名其妙一野形，我说打一个人他叫野形，什么鬼啊？正常点。盲杀。啊，是最高难度盲杀，那你至少告诉我红个屏也行。这就是这个游戏的正常难度。我搞不懂的最高难度在这种情况下要在该怎么玩，完全无伤打法，太夸张了吧？ 啊，完全无伤的话真的是很伤精力，他们一场战斗打这么长时间。从这开始。
I should be careful. High security.
到处都是蛇，这种东西。你怎么看到我呢？我要从他背后来一个重击，能削掉他一半血吧。哎呀，这蛇真烦！我要弄水打这个非常坑的地方就是它这个自动瞄准会乱晃。如果旁边全是这种有可以选定目标的话，像蛇这种东西，它简直就会到处乱滚。像平时打一些比较都差不多的目标就算了。哎，又来堵了，我操，巨烦！还要等一下吧。为什么砍不到？砍掉怎么用哪个都砍不到他。干你妹！啊！亲你的来着。
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
尸毒匕首，好吧。他要是没有那个蛇干扰的话，背后给他来一刀，先烧他个半血左右。因为大概强，就像我们那就叫精准刺杀的话是250%伤害。他刚才看的话，打这么一刀下去跟1/4一样，是吧？差不多能打一半。就是，对，全上，完了，走人吧。Drop your weapon。蛋了。 这个悬赏就当慢慢消失，直接可以不用理它。我还在追啊！他是养个什么宠物在追我？
Looks like your situation's improved since we last
The
met.
danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Mystios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
这样的话就解完了。
Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
我觉得我现在越来越像蜘蛛侠了。他这个不知道这个被动啊，高处摔不死。一开始我以为只是说一定高度是不会有伤害的，然后但是过高还是会摔死。但我实际上发现，似乎在我跳过的高度里头，差不多从上面跳下来的。所以说我搞不清楚他这个设定是不是应该稍微调整一下，至少让我受点伤害啊！没有伤害起来太奇怪了，而且这个动作为什么是翻滚啊？又不是蜘蛛侠。 来吧，赶快告诉我任务是什么？10分钟左右应该能做完吧，要不然我觉得会录很长时间。
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
我觉得选第二个好像也不会有什么用吧，倒不是说加快点速度。
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone.
开始
They may
套话
not。look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachus. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Ah.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
不怕这里头会有那个秩序神界的人，以情节多项人物。可能是要出去吧，因为点在外面。哇，好糖！看吧，这边就全是对话世界。
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find the Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice,
一人带人逃跑。
cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
这边是要做
Save for
酒
that
呢。
arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
这样填的吧？刚才我没看清楚哎。橄榄油。这是什么？
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur.
In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready
继
for
续灌，
another?
继续灌。好像也没什么其他设置了，这次就是对话，选一选这个选项结束。
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every Pidis, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
不知道这个还是在继续对话呢吗？
Dionysus, there you are.
Let's do this.
I want to...
Every Pidis should start.
Fine, fine.
Is there any other...
At the flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim.
我是要把它灌醉吗？手搞不清楚。
What Spartan families lose, they lose for duty. When Spartan fathers refuse, they refuse beauty.
But the dangerous part are the Athenian darts who go for the meat when they should go for the heart.
Oh, so bring your merchants and bring
好吧，
their
这还玩游戏。
butlers. If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war, war, war.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver. Bring the helots if they be spillers. It is war, war, war.
War is tough.
我们好像选谁都没什么区别。
The
more we love. Let the juices flow from heart to spear. We have nothing to fear when death is near. Our bodies bring with them nothing they hold dear.
The stupid sweepers, the genius teachers, all just meats and juice and liver.
So grab your spears and grab your daggers, plunge them deep in, heroes they'll make us. This is war, war, war. This is war, war, war.
War, war, war.
War, war, war.
Enough, enough.
The best.
Here, take this to
Δεν φόβεται μη εξέλθει και ελάχιστη συναντήσεων παλαιότητες.
这个好像是完成的。
How's Euripides? Drunk?
You can stop hiding in here.
Hiding? If you see Pericles, tell him I...
哎，特大的。我就看下任务，我现在搞不清楚任务到底怎么解。奥德赛3，有雨，升级长矛。
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
咱现在 gay 离气也受不了。
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
哎，我看按错了。
Help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
其实我随便选的，都无所谓了。
I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
其实我还要说一点，它为什么很像这个巫师3啊？就是这里头打炮打得很快，人形自走打炮器是吧？自走人形打炮器。
I think we agreed. Our use of that.
原来加速了。
You really intend to use this young destruction?
You have been arguing a single point all.
We're discussing the nature of rules. It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the... Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops.
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything.
You're wasting your time.
Aspasia.
然后呢，这关有点太长了，说真的。
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame.
These may be the nicest clothes I've...
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being...
I'm searching for a woman who fled...
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen...
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there...
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one...
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed...
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
他好高呀！哦，不能爬啊！搞没搞错？ 该结束了吧？累死了。
Cassandra! I didn't send for you, no matter how you've dressed for my part.
Aspasia told me to come find...
She says I don't interact with... Technically, you're a guest. If you join...
You really don't want to go...
When your days are spent speaking in front of...
Or as silent as I let it be.
Your life is in...
Yes, Herodotus was saying.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, but...
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate.
I'm... related to one of the cult members. And...
Sound counsel to consider.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right. I suppose this is where our conversation ends.
Time will tell.
再下去吗？哎呀，应该是我这边跑出去之后就可以直接开始一些小任务，但是不知道那个任务是不是比较重要，或者分开这边。
You look tired.
Only of convert.
See? You didn't...
I've had enough.
You get used to it. What are you going to do?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that
I've heard there are pirates.
I'll be sure to be...
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague.
You don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalon...
Okay. I knew I could...
这样的话等于说是，3个任务中刚我选了一个，我先找海盗，然后再一步一步推下去，大概是这样子吧。
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't...
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
给主人性又是线索，好吧。那这期视频就录到这边，24集。然后我去看一下下个任务这个做的方法。如果说是3个任务同步做的话，我就全部先解掉了。要不然的话，实在是太不方便了，说真的。